What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today's video is 6 things that I love about my Ford Bronco. I bought this Ford Bronco a few months ago. I have a few thousand miles on it, and so far so good. These are the 6 things that I love about the Ford Bronco. As always though, your opinion matters, your opinion counts. I do like to hear your opinion down in the comments. So if you have any, if you disagree, you agree, you have a way to make something better, you like something, don't like something, whatever, get down in those comments. Let's hear it. Your opinion matters, and if it's stupid, I promise you I will tell you that it's a stupid opinion. Alright, number 1 reason I bought the Ford Bronco, I'm not gonna lie, it's aesthetics. It's the way it looks. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful car. I'm not a big Ford guy. This is my first Ford. I don't love them, but Ford did a great job with the Bronco. It has that old school vibe, new aesthetics, and as we go through the list, you'll hear the other things I love, but I'm not gonna lie, the way that it looks is what made me get a Bronco over a Jeep. Number 2 is going to be the soft top and everything about the soft top. I love how easy it is to open and close. I love that when you open, the space there is enormous. You don't have any bars or support bars going across blocking your way like a Jeep does. I'm not bashing Jeeps, I love Jeeps, but the space here is just awesome. To take the side panels off is very, very easy. To lift the back up is very easy. It has a kickstand. It's easy to get in and out of that tailgate area. I like the way they did that. To fold the top all the way back is super easy. Also, to take the top off is super easy. I love everything about the soft top, except for how impossible it is to get a hard top right now. That I don't love. All right, number 3 is going to be how nice these things drive especially for a lifted vehicle with bigger tires, with 35s. Like even the stock Broncos, I think, in my opinion, drive nicer than the Jeeps. Now the Jeeps aren't bad, but I think the Bronco drives a little bit nicer. On the highway, there's no, even with the lifted one, there's no death wobble, there's no shaking. Jeep people, you know what I'm talking about. So they seem to be like 10% less capable off-road, or a small percent capable of off-road, but that's balanced by the on-road capability and the on-road comfort. I think most of us are spending most of the time on the road and on the highway and commuting, and not off-road. So for the 95% of the time I'll be on the road, I want the driving ability and the driving comfort, and yeah, I don't have my seatbelt on. Alright, number 4 is going to be the GOAT modes. The GOAT modes are the different preset up settings for your suspension and your drivetrain and different things, and how the vehicle responds in those environments. And I thought it was kind of just a gimmicky thing when I first heard it, like GOAT modes, right? And other vehicles I've been in that have those predetermined modes, I don't really feel or sense that it does makes a significant difference in the way the vehicle drives. These do. Ford, pains me to say this, Ford did a great job with the GOAT modes. The second I got on sand and I switched it to the sand mode, it made a huge difference. You go from eco to sport to normal, you really feel a significant difference in the vehicle when they drive. So this one here is a big bend, but the different versions of the Bronco will have different sport modes, different GOAT modes, excuse me. So there's a chart I saw on the website. I'll see if I can find it and put it up here on the screen to you. Different versions of the Bronco will have different GOAT modes, but the GOAT modes work extremely well. Number 5 is the doors. I think Ford did a lot of good things when it comes to the doors. First of all, it's a frameless design. There's no frame. So you put the window down, and it's a lot easier to manage and carry the door. There's a handle on the bottom, and even says lift for you Ford guys to know where to lift. You can get a bag that slides over the door to protect it, to make sure it doesn't get messed up. You can't hang them like you can the Jeep doors. The Jeeps have the frame and you can hang them, so it's one disadvantage. The other disadvantage is the screws are on the inside. The Jeep are on the outside, a little easier to get to. These are not hard, in between the door jamb there, not the end of the world, but I love how easy it is to take off the doors, the frameless design, the lift handle, the bags, all that stuff. Ford did a good job with that. I got one little bonus tip out here because I love you. I'm actually recording the video about 6 things I hate about the Bronco right now, and I realized when I talked about the doors, I didn't talk about the mirrors. Bronco is very smart. You don't lose your mirrors when you take your doors off, so the mirror stays on. So you don't need those goofy magnetic or screw in a secondary set of mirrors like Jeep. Sorry, Jeep guys, you don't. the mirror stays when you take off the door. Number 6 is going to be the aftermarket support and the aftermarket accessories. So 2 parts to this. One, Ford did a good job embracing the aftermarket support and designing the Bronco in a way where you can add on a lot of accessories. And then the aftermarket, the companies jumped on the Ford Bronco really quick, and I was pleasantly surprised how much aftermarket support there is already, where the Bronco's been out, what, 3 years? Tons of aftermarket support. So what I'm talking about, like a couple quick examples. The center console, there's a little screw-in area where you can add in a phone mount in the center console. There's different rack accessories for cameras, tons of different things you can do with it. Up on the front, above the front windshield, there's 2 little spots that you can screw in lights, you can screw in a roof rack. Again, lots of things like that in the Ford where you can add in accessories. Ford was smart. They know car guys like to trick out their cars and make them their own, and I believe they made it really easy to do so. All right, those are the 6 things that I like the most about my Ford Bronco. Please get down in those comments. Let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you disagree with. I guess your opinion kind of matters. The tough part of the video, you are required to subscribe. If you've made it this far into the video, YouTube law now states that you are required to subscribe to this channel. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just encourage you to follow them. I don't want YouTube to come hunt you down if you don't subscribe. Dad jokes. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace. I don't live on a busy street, and there's cars constantly up and down the road today. I need to find a better spot to do these videos. Okay.